This morning I wanted to make a video with something completely nothing to do with photography. I've got an old Toyota Landcruiser which I wanted to kind of drive around here in Sussex and take pictures of, so it's kind of linked to photography in that way. And if you've seen my last couple of Instagram pictures, it's to do with the truck. Well, it needs a service badly. I don't know when last it's had a service, but it's a really old truck, but it needs new oil and new filters and stuff. So I got a bunch of stuff that I have to fit today. I like working with my hands. I like doing something practical like that, and I thought I'd film it. If you're not interested in cars and stuff like that, then I recommend that you maybe watch another video to do with photography. I don't know how to link it when people point and stuff and they go, well, there's one here or there's one here. I don't know how to do that. It'll be somewhere. But yeah, I'm going to do my best to try and film this, and I don't know who it's for. I have no audience in mind. I'm just going to try and film it. So yeah, so that's the truck that needs servicing. It's not level over there. I want to try and get it level. Over here it's pretty much, it's not level, but it's a lot better. So I'm going to move it around and park here. And also this is a nice flat surface for me to lie underneath and work. So I'm going to do that now. I try to get it as level as possible. It's a real bodge hack job. But I want to try and get it level so that I can drain the oil out. So this is the airflow, this is the lungs of the car. So if they bunged up and gummed up, then it's not going to get clean air, and the fuel consumption is going to be worse, and it's not going to have the same performance. So this is a real quick, easy fix, and it's literally just a few snap clamps or whatever you want to call them, and then one of these little wing nut guys. This is so messed up, so dirty. You can see the difference, eh? And then just, I guess, in reverse. And that's pretty much where my confidence stops. The rest of it is going to all be guesswork, total guesswork. I've got a fuel filter and an oil filter to change, and obviously to drain out the old oil so that it kind of gets some new blood in it. Unfortunately, this car is pretty high. And I've got to drain the oil out. And there's a thing on the bottom of the engine that holds all the oil, which is called the sump. I'm thinking, because that's the lowest point, that's going to be the drain plug. So I'm going to try and catch all that oil, so I can obviously get rid of it and then replace it with the new stuff. Oh, dude. Oh my gosh, that was so freaking close. That's very awkward right now. Hi. So next thing is I'm gonna let that drain, and then I've got a special tool which is like a chain clamp to get these filters off it. I'll show you in a second.
Now, I can see the filter down here, but it is an absolute pig to get to. I think I'm gonna have to go in from underneath again.
I'm back underneath, and there, that white thing there has to come off. Yes! That sucks. Okay. I got the new one here. Now, what I know to do from having a sort of diesel 4x4 a few years ago, you need to kind of prime the seal. See the rubber ring? You've got to kind of prime that with a little bit of the new oil. Just dab my finger around the seal. Right, I'm going to clean the contact for the new oil filter with a bit of paper roll or something like that, and then the new one's going to go in. I'm not proclaiming to be any kind of mechanic, so I'm going here on a bit of a wing and a prayer, basically. So far so good. Is it just me, or am I starting to look worse and worse as this goes on? Right, engine oil. Same again. I'll let it rest a bit and then I'll check in a minute. Okay, last one is the fuel filter, and now my understanding, which is not great, is that the old one's got to come off, and then because the new one's going on dry, there's got to be a way to kind of pump diesel into it and to prime it so that you don't get well, air in the fuel line, basically. I think I've figured it out. There's like a little bleed. It's called a bleed nipple, I think. I think you unlock that and then you pump it with a little manual pump down there until all the air is out, and it goes like, and it squirts diesel, and then you close it off. And I think that sort of bleeds the air out of the system. First things first is the diesel filter. The old one's got to come off. Wow, that is old. I couldn't figure out the bleed nipple and trying to get the air out of the system, so the fuel filter's on. I think I'm just going to crank it over and see what happens. The oil's now at a great level. It's bang on the full mark, and now I just got to start it. That was the air. Oh crap. Right, I need a moment to process this. Well, basically I made two mistakes. The engine cut out because I didn't prime the fuel filter. So you're meant to kind of pour diesel into the fuel filter so you don't get an airlock, which is kind of, I knew that, but I kind of took a chance and it didn't work. So I fit the filter, and you know, for the last half an hour I've been trying to work the air out of the system. I got the air out, but the filter that I bought, I was sent the wrong one, so it was leaking. So I had to take it out, and I've just cleaned the old filter and put it back on so that it doesn't leak. It's not ideal. I don't like to put a dirty filter back on, but I'd rather have a dirty filter than a leaking filter. So I'm going to get in touch with the company that sent me that one and sort it out. But okay, just to prove to you that it's all working, I'm going to start her up again. And I guess that's how you bodge your service on a 1989 Toyota Landcruiser. I hope you enjoyed watching it. It was a little bit of an adventure for me. It didn't really work out 100%. I've still got to go and buy another filter. I won't make a video about that because that's just way boring. But I'm going to end this now, and there are probably not going to be a lot more videos like this because this hasn't got anything to do with photography. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time, I guess.